Example number 5, last example. At the arcade, Ryan, Sarah, and Tim are playing video racing games, pinball, and air hockey. Next couple lines just tell us how much each person spent on how many games, and we're asked how much did each of those games cost. So my variables are going to stand for the cost of each game. I'm going to say R is the cost of a racing game. I'm going to say P is the cost of a pinball game. And why don't I go with H for the cost of an air hockey game. So we're first told that Ryan spent $6 for 6 racing games, 2 pinball games, and 1 air hockey game. That's going to look like 6R plus 2P plus 1H equals 6. Moving on to Sarah, she spent $12 on 3 racing games, 4 pinball games, and 5 air hockey games. And then Tim, $12.25 on 2 racing games, 7 pinball games, and 4 air hockey games. Since I don't really have a variable by itself, I think elimination is going to be the way to go here. I'm thinking maybe eliminating the r's, because 6, 3, 2, you can find something to multiply those by to eliminate the r's. So let me go and eliminate r. I'm going to pair up, how about 1 and 2? So I'm going to get 6r plus 2p plus h equals 6, and then 3r plus 4p plus 5h equals 12. And then I'll go and pair up 1 and 3, and that gives me 6r plus 2p plus h equals 6, and 2r plus 7p plus 4h equals 12.25. Okay, so in our first pairing, I'm going to multiply that bottom equation by -2. That'll give me, just recopying that first one, 6r plus 2p plus h equals 6, and -6r minus 8p minus 10h equals -24. Add them together, we get -6p minus 9h equals -18. Moving on to 1 and 3, I'm going to multiply that bottom equation by -3, so again the r's will eliminate. We have 6r plus 2p plus h equals 6, and -6r minus 21p minus 12h equals -36.75. Add these things together, again the r's cancel, -19p minus 11h equals -30.75. So now I'll take those and I'll pair those up, and we get -6p minus 9h equals -18, and -19p minus 11h equals -30.75. Unfortunately, there's really nothing great to eliminate here. I think it might be a little easier to go with the h's, so to do that I'm going to multiply my top equation by 11 and my bottom equation by -9. When I do that, I get -66p minus 99h equals -198, and the bottom equation is 171p plus 99h equals 276.75. Add those together. The h's cancel. 105p equals 78.75. I'm going to divide both sides by 105, and p should equal 0.75. Since it was a cost, that's a reasonable answer. A pinball game just cost 75 cents. Now I'm going to go and I'm going to plug that into a 2-variable equation. I'm going to use the one with the 6 and the 9. So I'm going to get, well, I had -6p minus 9h equals -18. Plugging in will give me -6 times 0.75 minus 9h equals -18. Multiply and you get -4.5 minus 9h equals -18. Add, So negative 9h equals negative 13.5. Divide by negative 9, and looks like h is going to equal 1.5, or $1.50. Go back to an original equation. How about I go with that bottom equation, that number 3, which was 2r plus 7p plus 4h equals $12.25. Plugging in, we get 2r plus 7 times 0.75 plus 4 times 1.5 equals 12.25. So 2r plus 5.25 plus 6 equals 12.25. 2r plus 11.25 equals 12.25. Subtract. 2r equals 1. Divide by 2. R equals 1/2, but since I'm dealing with money here, I actually do want a decimal answer. And I'm going to say R equals 0.5 or 0.50. Now I just have to answer this question in words. A racing game costs 50 cents. A pinball game costs 75 cents. And finally, an air hockey game costs $1.50.